Hi, I hope you're all having a wonderful day today. My name is Melinda and welcome back to my channel. If you've been with me before and if you're new, welcome in. I tend to do luxury videos about twice a week, doing reviews and comparisons and different things like that. So if you like that kind of content, I would love it if you would take the time to hit that subscribe button down below. And let's get started with today's video. Today's video is a tag video, and it's not actually one that I started. I'm doing a re-tag from last year's video, and last year it was started by the beautiful Minx for All, and it is the 5 least used luxury items in my collection. And I believe she started it from somebody else's because hers was 2.0, so this one is going to be 3.0. But I find this particular video and the Forever in My Collection video the most interesting ones I've ever seen. I love seeing what all the YouTubers say, like, what they're not using, what they'll keep forever. It's just fascinating when you're a handbag, small leather good junkie to see what other people are doing. So I wanted to revive this tag because it's been over a year, and I think it's been over a year, I'm pretty sure, but I wanted to see what the differences is. Like, are the same pieces still in your collection not being used, or have you gotten rid of them? What have you done and what is not being used now? So I got rid of 3 of the 5 that were in my collection last year. I have 2 left, and one is back on the 5 least used ones, and the other one has moved to a very good rotation in my closet. So here's the honorable mention for the one that is no longer on the list, and it is my Brie Gucci-Sima. And I believe last year when I did the video, I think maybe I said I'd worn it maybe once or twice, if that. I have since taken this on several vacations. I really like this and the disco for vacations. And it's been fabulous. It has credit card slots. It's very, very similar to the disco bag. Show it to you up close. Except for it's a little bit bigger and it has the credit card slots inside. But this is the bag that is actually going to come to Europe with me. I love it that much. It has gotten a ton of use. I have really had thought about selling it, and I'm happy I didn't, and it is a keeper. So the other one that was in the collection last year and is back again this year is my Chanel red wallet on a chain. I know, it's such a beautiful red. And look, it would go so nicely with what I'm wearing. It would go with so many things. I very, very, very rarely reach for this. And it is the red caviar leather with the silver hardware. And it has the little smile pocket. And I just absolutely love the color. This is their classic red. They have a lot of reds. I should do a comparison video sometime on all my red Chanel pieces just to show the differences. But this one is OOV, which is their classic true red, and it's just the most beautiful shade of red. I absolutely love it. Part of why I don't use it is because it's red, and I tend to not gravitate towards bright colors. This is definitely my brightest colored bag. The other reason I tend to not use it is because it is a wallet on a chain. I do have 3 wallet on a chains. None of them get a ton of use, but this one is probably one of the least just because it is a color, but it's a beautiful color. It is not going anywhere ever. It is really nice when I do pull this out and want a pop of color to have something small. I could never do a big red bag, even though I think it's gorgeous. I know I would never use it. So it's definitely keeping. It's a keeper. It's staying with me, but yeah, my red wallet on the chain. And then the next one is a small leather good. And this really surprised me because I really went through everything in my closet and I was looking at everything and I'm like, when is the last time I have used this piece? And all that kind of thing. And all these, I can't remember the last time that I've used them. So this one shocked me. It is my Chanel Boy coin purse. It snaps, not zips. And it is in like a dark navy with ruthenium hardware. I do have a review on this versus the zippy coin purse. And in that review, I say I prefer this one over the zippy one. I actually do. I like how big this opening is instead of having the 3 slots. I also like the front slot. I put my driver's license and whatever credit card that I normally would use in there. But I don't know. I don't know if it's the color. I love navy. It's one of my favorite colors, but I tend to grab my fuchsia almost all of the time, or I tend to grab the rose gold one. I don't know. I just don't. But it needs to start getting used again. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece. The next one I picked up last summer, and I had every intention of using this all the time in my Chanel medium flaps, and I did for a short while, and it is the Louis Vuitton toiletry pouch in the size 15. And this was next to impossible to find, and I was super excited to add it, and I did use it quite a bit last year. But as soon as I got my Chanel mini O case and my Longchamps, well, I got one of those pretty soon after I bought this, the thin Longchamp cosmetic pouches. This just has not been getting really any action at all. Like, I don't know. I really like it. And again, none of these are going anywhere, not anytime soon at least. I like the wipeable lining. It is a cute size for smaller bags. I just have been reaching for other things. I have a lot of small leather goods. I try very, very hard to rotate, and apparently I need to try a little bit harder. So the next one, if you watched the tag that I did forever in my collection, this was in there, and I did say in that video that I very rarely use this bag. It is not for sale. Don't ask me. I got so many questions, people DMing me and on my page wanting to buy it. It's not for sale. This is in my collection forever. But again, I don't use it. But when I do, it's great. It is the Totally MM in the Damier Ebene. And I'm going to keep it forever because I love having a really good zippered tote bag. I just don't use tote bags. I just don't reach for them ever. I don't know why. They're just, look how huge this thing is. I mean, it's giant. It's absolutely beautiful though. I'm just into smaller bags right now. I love the side pockets, especially when I travel. I keep my boarding pass, I keep my phone. I love the zipper. I mean, you just can't beat a zipper. I've got a pillow in there, but just show you inside real fast. It does have 2 slit compartments in the back, and it has one big one here in the front, or who knows which way is front or back. I don't know. You can't tell. But it's a fabulous tote. I just don't use totes, but yeah, this is definitely one that is going to be forever in my collection, but I just don't use it. I probably should take this one. This would be a really good alternative. I usually fly with Longchamps, but this would be a really good alternative to bring on the plane because I do like the zipper on it. But then I always think how gross the floor is in the plane. Do you do that too? I'm like, oh, it's icky. Who knows? They don't clean those things. So my very last one really surprised me when I was looking through my bags. Again, I reached for this maybe once this summer because kind of scrolled back through Instagram to kind of see, what I've been posting pictures of because I usually do like the bag of the day. And I love this one. Again, it's not going anywhere, but I do need to make myself start using it. It is my Givenchy Antigona, and the color is oxblood, and it is in the sugared calf skin, goat skin. It's goat skin. This is goat skin. Sugared or grained. It just depends on what website you're on. It just means it's textured leather, and I love the color. This color does not bother me at all. I don't have any trouble wearing this with anything, whereas for some reason red, I mean, look how bright. It's a gorgeous red, but this is not a bright bag by any means. I love the feet on the bottom. I love the clean lines. It's, you know, very similar to like a Speedy type, and I love Speedies. I don't know why, but that is on my list to start using this one again and to put it back in rotation. None of these, as I said, are gonna go anywhere. These are pieces I actually really like. Last year, I already knew some of them were gonna go for sale when I did the video. I was just positive because they weren't getting used at all. So some pieces like this, even if I only use it once a month, that's fine because I like it that much, but I do need to start reaching for it more. So I wanted to tag a bunch of beautiful ladies, and I would love to see this get going because I just find it fascinating to see what people use and what they don't use. And if I don't mention your name, you are tagged too. I want to see everybody do this video. I absolutely love this one. So of course, number one has got to be the beautiful Minx for All, because this is her tag video and I am trying to revive it. And then I would also like to tag Leo Lion LV, Jerusha Couture, 408 California 408, Wendy S Loving Life, and Andri's World. So I would love to see you ladies do this tag, and oh, and My Daily Sweet. Sorry, I left one out. And but I'd love to see you guys do this tag, and I just find it fascinating. So I hope you have a great day today, and I hope to talk to you again very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.